The grain elevators you see as you meander around Chicago these days were once much more than massive canvases for urban graffiti artists. Those that remain stand as stoic reminders to an era when the city of big shoulders was also known as the stacker of wheat. The city's transportation infrastructure made it an ideal spot for the transfer of grain from the prairies to the world. But these massive monuments to America's agricultural might had a dangerous downside. All the lumber and dried grain made fires frequent occurrences, and when particles of grain mix with air, the dust becomes a deadly explosive that can be set off with a tiny spark. Almost every town with a grain elevator had a story about an explosion that took place there. Chicago has dozens of such stories. One of the most spectacular and deadly occurred on May 11th, 1939. Shortly before 9 a.m. on that Thursday morning, men from the Rosenbaum grain elevator were just opening the plant. Rosenbaum controlled about a dozen grain elevators in Chicago at the time. At approximately 8:45 a.m., an explosion occurred in Calumet A, the elevator building attached to the grain bins. Windy conditions helped the fire quickly spread to Calumet B and then Calumet C. The Chicago Fire Department responded with 2 Marine fireboats and dozens of other pieces of equipment, but the height of the buildings and the wind stymied their